What's up guys, it's Sean from Window Tint Warriors here with Auto Film Mastery, and we're about to do a day in the life, and we're gonna start with tinting this Alfa Romeo, what is it, a Giulia? We're gonna be doing 35% ceramic on the full windshield. We do have to go to the International Window Film Conference in a couple days, so that's gonna be fun. Can't wait for that. I will not be competing this year, but I will be participating in some of the Tint Wiz and Auto Film Mastery booths just to kind of help them out and be a part of it. We also have to pick the winner for that $200 Amazon gift card today. Stay tuned for that if you participated in that entry. Removal. All right, let's get busy. I've gotten into the habit of actually leaving the excess material on the outer edge when I shrink the windshields, because I've noticed that when you have too much clear release around the windshield when you're shrinking it, like if you pull this piece off and shrink it on there with all that clear release liner on the edge, the clear release liner burns faster than the tint, so it actually makes it more difficult to shrink. The audio sounds different now than it did when you first started watching is because our wireless microphone cable actually broke and it started creating a lot of interference, so we temporarily fix that until we get a new microphone. I like to do the inside prep and clean the inside of the entire windshield before I go even shrink, or before I even put the dryer sheet on, but I did put the dryer sheet on already. Doing this gives you a clear view of the window. You can make sure you get all the glue off of the stickers and anything that contamination wise you get off the window before you put anything on the outside, because we're gonna reverse roll this up and slap it right in. Scrubber, paddle, side swiper, a towel, and handle with the orange brush. Feels weird not having a mic on me. Just kind of tuck this up here. That's gonna get in the way for sure. Got a rope. This is usually white, but you can see how dirty these windshields are when you're working on them. No matter how old the car is, there's gonna be dirt on that windshield. Of course, we sell these ropes on windowtintsupplies.com. They're fairly affordable compared to other competitors, and they're just as good, if not better. And they're white, so they don't have dye in them. Very shallow dashboard, so I'm not gonna be able to get the towel up there really without it sliding off. We'll cover the most important areas with the towel to make sure they're not gonna get wet. And I always like to flush out below the mirror area a little bit, because there's always contamination that's up in there that you wanna get out before you put the film on. If you're ever scraping stickers off of a windshield, holding the razor like this actually allows you to get all the way down to the bottom if you have to, without having to use a razor blade holder that has a long handle on it. We got this window all cleaned up now. Now we can just go and shrink the material, reverse roll it up, and slap it in after a quick spray squeegee spray. Doing it this way, I found that I can do windshields the quickest. Usually 25 to 30 minutes the most for a full windshield. Now this customer opted to get the stickers cut out so that they can be seen. So I like to get as perfect as an alignment as possible. That way when I cut out the stickers and you install the windshield, it lines up exactly as it should be and it's not crooked. Because with a pre-cut, you typically do not have to line them up perfectly, because you're just gonna shrink it and slap it on. The alignment doesn't matter as much. Now that we have the film shrunk, I have the excess material on the liner, or on the exterior still, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start peeling that before I go and peel the liner, because I wanna remove this from the entire piece of material. And when I do this, I like to cut it down the center where I start and work my way around. And as I work my way around, I'll spray a little soapy water underneath. That way when I squeegee it, we're removing any contaminants. Do that. Squeegee away the dirt, remounting the film down to the glass. Template that we use a towel to push it against the glass. This one looks like we can get close enough to the corner where we make a little slit here, and then the material kind of go together. Down. If you guys are looking to learn window tinting from home, we have the option of the online training. Check out the link down below for the page on that. If you're watching this before, let's say the 25th, it may not be available yet. But if you're watching it after that, the Auto Film Mastery Window Tint Mastery course is available in the link down below. If you're looking for more hands-on, still check out the link below. We got a lot of hands-on trainings coming. You always want the release liner to be as flat as possible without any creases or wrinkles or folds. 10 minutes left before our next appointment. Should be perfect. Dryer sheet off. Rolled up right here on the wiper after we cleaned it. Wipe the rest of the dryer sheet off, hop inside into the spray squeegee spray, slap it on, and get it on its way. Light mist of soapy water. Soapy water. I always do my spray squeegee spray with my yellow turbo squeegee. Easier to get a more exact squeegee pattern than it is with the handled squeegee. When I'm squeegeeing the film out, I use my orange crush on the handle because you can get a lot more pressure. Side swiper. We'll get our reverse roll started. Now we have this slit here where we cut out that sticker. When you have such a small sliver of film on the bottom, you actually have to make a relief cut. You don't have to, but it makes it a lot easier and it seams up really nicely and actually hides behind the dot matrix or the blackout area on the window. Get it started. The release liner stays stuck to the roll as you unroll it. There we go. Get about 15 inches out. Down. I like to get the driver's side down pretty much all the way, slide it to the left a little bit more, pull the liner off, and then get this under the plastic for the mirror. Once we got it underneath there, we don't have to worry about the contamination dripping as much from that area. It's a highly contaminated area, especially on the car that's slightly used even. We'll pull the liner. This is how you do it. Use the back of my hand to lay the film as flat as possible. And we'll get our initial tack below the mirror. I always squeegee below the mirror first, again to stop anything from dripping down. Do our final position, make sure there's no light gaps. Making sure the film's not moving in that process. Go around the perimeter with the Graylake card wrapped with the towel. Soak up any water from the edges. We got that window all done. We just gotta go and... Oh! We're at the International Window Film Conference?
Hey, Sean! You made it!
How are you?
Hey, you're bad.
Thank you.
Let's do it.
Let's do it, man. We got a lot of work to do.
Hello.
What the f are you doing here? Oh, hey. I want to interact with people. I want to walk around and be like, your name, what do you do? What advice would you give to people getting started in the industry? Figure out what I'm going to do with this microphone. I mean, I'm bionic, man. Check, check. Hiya. What's up, guys? Showing minutes and words. Me and Machine Dean Mitchell. It's a microphone.
Oh,
Sorry.
sorry. I'm very technological, as you can see.
Yeah. What'd you do last night? Sorry.
New game show, Kick That Ass! We're gonna find people who look at us funny. We're gonna give free ass whoopings for the price of free. Oh, we have our first guest right now. That guy in the yellow and purple shirt. Let's go kick his ass.
Really?
Yeah. To make it first try, I want to see.
Hey, what's up?
What's going on?
It's for New York. Oh my god.
I remember when I first started, man, learning, I would always watch the window.
Watching my videos.
Yeah, man, it was awesome, man.
That's awesome. It's weird, like I should be holding this to speak. So how long have you been tinting for?
2 years.
What got you into the window tinting industry?
Honestly, just by luck, man. Honestly.
By luck? Yeah, same thing. Same with me.
I was doing HVAC beforehand, ACs, man, ductwork like this. Got into detailing just because I needed a quick job. I actually met a buddy of mine running the tint department at the dealership. He brought me in, taught me what he knew. Spent a year there, and then I was like, you know what? I want to actually break out and do my thing. Nice. I've been jumping around for a year. Finally found a shop that fits me. I'm a Protex installer, man. Corpus Christi, Texas.
Awesome. So what advice would you give to someone that's interested in getting into the auto film industry, whether it be window tinting or paint protection film? What advice would you give them to push them to go with their thought on getting into the auto film industry? Because you know, like when you start something that you haven't done before, whether you're doing HVAC or plumbing or you work at Target as a cashier and you want to take that step to potentially make a full lifetime career that could change your life, what advice would you give them to push them to jump into it and start doing it, and how would they accelerate their learning doing so?
Honestly, man, YouTube, that's every tinter's best friend. Come to stuff like this, don't give up. It's hard. It's hard as hell.
So repetition and relentless ambition. Keep doing it, keep practicing, and just do it, right?
The payouts are good once you get up there. The payouts are good.
Yeah, awesome, man.
Just keep grinding, man.
Cool.
2 years, I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm not stopping.
Thank you for recording. You don't mind us putting it on a video, right?
Not a problem.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Riverhead. This is for Flanders. For
Flanders.
For Flanders. Flanders finest.
Long Neck Boulevard.
The boys.
Squad. Hi.
Direct hit. It's perfect.
When it comes to Tint Whiz, we care about your health first. We have all the healthiest snacks in the world. Sugar, tape measures, and more sugar. Here at the International Window Film Tint Off.
It's a long name.
International Window Film. I've been calling it right. At the International Window Film Conference.
We're at the Autofilm Mastery booth. Mike's getting ready to do a live PPF installation. He's going to do a full bulk hood installation on this car here. A lot of guys, we chose this car mainly because the hood scoop.
Yeah.
It's really challenging. It builds up a lot of tension for a lot of guys. It puts a crowd together. I think it'll help a lot of people get a lot of value while they're here.
And then we have paint protection film now for future conferences like this. What are we looking to add as far as other options? We're going to do window tinting too. So what are we going to do as far as having demos here for people to see and recognize the Autofilm Mastery brand?
You know, bro. You know. It's one of the things.
So it is a secret for this video, or?
The number one aftermarket accessory, the number one add-on. That's what we're joining, and that's what we're focusing on right now. So the number one focus, that's all I've been thinking about for the past, how many months we've been working on this, right? You've been working on it for years, but for us, we've been working on it for a really long time. But it's window tint. Window tint mastery is becoming a thing. It's been a big focus. We've been talking about it for a really long time. But man, you're a stud. I can't wait for people to see what you brought to the course.
That was a shitty fist bump. Bam, there we go. Yeah, we got a lot to share and a lot more things coming. And if you see this video before SEMA 2022, we got a crazy conference going on. So make sure you check the link in the description down below.
Yep, that's the next step. Las Vegas Growth Conference, baby.
If you want to grow in the auto film industry, you got to go. Ernesto, what is the auto film industry to you?
Cheese.
Very nice.
Yeah, good PPF.
Good job. We're about to cut someone with a tape measure. They're doing 3 at a time to see how far they can fully extend the tape measure without it popping and dropping. And there's a prize of $5,000 for the first place winner. It's going to take a while.
They're all the same tape measure, so the break point of each one.
Well, it depends on the angle you hold it. Look at it.
My boy got the
Double
right
time.
idea.
We got till 5 o'clock to do this, so we can, right, Ernie?
Yeah.
Yo, what if I put you on? Those are the rules. Everything else is go. Fair game.
Freshly printed cash, $5,000.
What's up, man? How are you?
Right in front of the TV.
going?
Appreciate your videos, dude.
Thank you. Because once you let go, I'll pop it, and it'll snap there.
Yeah.
We win.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get me the first 3 Whizmaxers up. Seemingly going at the same pace. We got one ready, and we got the first.
There's no rule saying that 2 people can't do it.
Competition here. Oh, we got it.
Yeah.
271. The scorecard currently reads at John Dillon, 217 inches. The competition will end at 5 p.m. sharp.
I'm scared. I'm really scared.
I mean, if we're gonna do it, we might as well do it. There's no beating that.
We have a new first place scorer, Miguel, at 260 inches extended into the air, which surpasses by a long. And Matt Castleman still tied for the third place.
You got the tape measure?
Do you need one?
No, we're doing something a little bit different.
260 inches.
Oh, don't sit yet.
Go. And we have a new strategy being implemented right here with Ultimate Pit Warrior Sean Roche.
Good, go.
Unorthodox strategy here.
Let's go.
Folks, this is the time where you get your phones out and start
go.
Because who knows where this is. Snapped under the pressure.
We're going down.
It was a valiant attempt. They will be returning back extra points for creativity. Sean Roche.
That was good, actually. I did not know what he was scared.
Now everyone's gonna be like double stacking. Go ahead, Tom.
No, we're going separate this time. We're going separate.
I mean, unless
you want to see us.
What are y'all about to do?
No.
Are you gonna really play this time?
Yeah.
No, they have to hold it, right?
I didn't see that in the rules.
Yeah, because I can't see it down there.
247. Is that a rule? Do you have to hold it?
Oh my God, yes.
What?
Yeah, I want to hear what this guy's score is first, though.
It held nothing. He did not play by the rules.
Damn.
It doesn't say you have to hold it.
Get on the ground.
I create conflict everywhere I go.
He's a New Yorker.
Yeah.
We have Sean Roche.
177.
Move along, come on.
Yeah, I would have won. I mean,
Yeah, Tri-State.
nice to meet you guys.
One day we're gonna be up here like you.
Yeah, we just started. We just keep doing it.
What was your final score?
Every time I went, they created a new rule for what I did. Today, Tintwiz is doing the ruler challenge where you have to try to extend the ruler as high as possible. And then tomorrow, they're gonna have the ping pong balls, and they're gonna ping pong into the kegs. And I'm assuming that you win a keg if you get it into the keg, right? So they got these ping pong balls. Oh, what? Did you see that? Watch, push it. Oh, these Tintwiz balls are magical. Look at this. Watch, poke it. Watch what happens. Oh, careful. We don't know what they do yet, but we're about to find out.
You gotta be quicker than that.
Careful, don't drop it.
Wait, it's all bent half.
Is this it, Ernesto? Whoa.
Poor shit.
Official tie on the scorecard between the opposition.
What? There's a car here already? Who did this? What happened to time? What time is it? I gotta check Tintwiz. Oh, this is my last appointment and I'm running behind. Let's get this done. I don't know who started this and what happened. Them ping pong balls really messed up time. Forerunner is getting tinted all sides and rear in the windshield strip. I think after this car we gotta choose the winner for that $200 gift card. Well, at least it wasn't left on. I wish that me and Tom were able to win, but you know, it probably wouldn't have been fair, but honestly, the rules weren't extremely clear. There weren't any do nots, so we tried a few different things. Wasn't really there to win the money, just to entertain a bit. Had a great time. Got to see Mike Rowe. Weren't allowed to record in there, so make sure you make it to the next International Window Film Conference for whatever speaker they have at that one. You're gonna be able to watch me tint this back window. It can be tricky for some, but I'm gonna show you a few pointers on this. Spray, squeegee spray. Crazy. I'm still kind of confused on how I left here by slipping on a line. I got back by a Tintwiz ping pong ball. Guess we'll never know. So many people came up to me and they were like, "You're that guy from YouTube. I started tinting because of you." And like those comments are so fulfilling and exactly why I spend the time to make these videos, to help other people get started in something that they just need a little bit of an extra push in doing. 10 minutes in on our third window. I always know the time because I got a big old clock over there. That's our time travel clock. right at that point where it's like, it's just slippery enough to move around a little bit. We already squeegeed it and it's about to tack. I like to make sure I get my top edges as nice as possible with the pre-cuts. Get them nice and tight. One light pass and then a harder pass. That's a hard pass. Get it? So I threw that release liner up there. I'm really not trying to teleport today again because I got stuff to do. Maybe another day. So I gotta switch the drill over to a 10 mil. Smaller silver screw goes in the handle area. Don't roll your windows down for 2 days. So to take this plastic off here, we just have to take off this cover on the strap. There's 10 mil in there. The remainder of the door panel is just held on by clips. There's a little bit of damage there, so take note of that, Ernesto, just in case the customer says something. It's always good to document damage if you see it. And we've got the clips for the lights, simple push tab and pull. And then the door panel goes on just like a regular door panel. It slides on. So once you get all the bottom clips off, just push it up and it'll take it off. Now we are going to trick this latch so that I can roll the window up and down with it in the open position. Don't ask me, I don't know. I'm actually gonna apply dryer sheet on this. It's tricky to dry shrink this, so definitely stay and watch the video and look at how I do this because it's a very specific way. You cut the border as tight as possible because it's already hard enough to shrink this back window. The last thing we need is extra material. Leave the liner on so it's easier to shrink. Moving my way downtown, tinting glass. Can't finish that sentence without a curse. Curl the top in, not at the bottom edge, so there's a slight gap there. That's where we're going to be able to shrink. And we're going to curl our top down, so we'll start from the center. And we'll bring it down without damaging the top corner. So you don't want to push too high up there, but we want to bring as much tension down as possible. It's a lot more complex than you probably thought it was going to be. If you've done this car before, then you already know. You can't just slap it in and shrink it on the inside. It's a lot more complex than you think. After we do this, we'll give it a quick wet check. So we'll wet between the film and the glass, re-squeegee it back down, and shrink any other smaller fingers that pop up to limit how much shrinking we have to do on the inside. So with water, hit it across the top, and down the sides, just like we did before. The reason we want to wet shrink first, because it's a lot harder to wet shrink larger fingers. But the water makes the film show fingers that still need shrinking like this. Like that. Almost got a crease there. It's not a crease. It looks like one, but it's not. But if I keep hitting it, it may turn into one. It's more of like a tight pocket rather than a crease. I'm gonna take this and actually mount it sideways on a door. This will be our peel board. We also have to roll this window down ever so slightly, not a lot. It'll work here. I've always just been able to roll it down whenever. Tricky. Like I was saying before, you should be able to climb in here and install the window, but if you're by yourself, I'll show you guys, doing it this way isn't so bad, especially if you're hanging on the side of the door. You can peel it from there rather than peeling it from the back window and having to open it. So we can install it this way. Just know that you have to have the window no more than an inch open. Any more than you're sacrificing too much on the bottom edge, which is technically the top right now. It's the highest point. You wanna make sure the glass is cool. It's gonna be hot from shrinking, so make sure you have more soap in your bottle, because once you squeegee this out, all the water is going this way. So you're gonna be fighting against that water when you're squeegeeing it, which is why I like to have it closed when I'm squeegeeing, because the water will, you know, gravity, just like installing a door window. You want to go with that same method. So we may be able to slap it on this way and just close the door on us. Someone's gonna have to open it though, because there's really no way to open it from the inside. I like to get high pressure in the bottle just to make sure I get a nice even foam with the soap. The more pressure you have, the more foam you get. It's very squeegee. And that water's hot just from the glass. So I know it's gonna tack really fast, so I'm gonna have to move fast. Otherwise, I'm gonna be really fighting with any fingers that pop up on that bottom edge, because they're gonna dry instantly and they're not gonna shrink very well. Especially that bottom edge. So since we're loading the bottom in first, we'll hold that up at the top, let the top of the piece of glass hang. It's a little confusing because I'm saying top, bottom, but they're opposites. Keeping the center bowed a little bit, working our way into there. Once we have it down far enough, we can kind of bring the sides out. And this is the point where I'm gonna hop in and close. Obviously, I'm lining it up to the top edge, making sure that it's lined up good, just like we would do on a door window. Soapy water. Make sure we even left and right, not too much on the right compared to the left, vice versa. Definitely want to start squeegeeing as soon as possible because this glass is hot. There we go. Notice how I'm going across the top. I'm going to go on an angle because I want to stretch this film. I don't want to just push it down. The more you push down, the more fingers you're going to have. It's all about how you lay the film out and stretch it, how the final product will end up laying. It's a little complicated. Get that window up and down. You do have to have the door shut if you're going to press the up button on the back, because you're technically locking the vehicle up. I'm going to roll this window down a bit just to seal the top edge, because I just did a temporary squeegeeing across the top just to get it to be able to roll up before that bottom started drying. No overhang. Close this. Once we seal this up, we can pop that panel back on, throw the windshield strip on, clean these rest of the windows, and we'll be on our way. Then we're gonna line up the center, push straight up, clip it on, make sure you hit those. What you looking at, fool? I'll just take the dashboard towel and kind of shove it against the bottom of the windshield to alleviate any water from dripping on any computers down there. And I'll take this towel as a secondary and just throw it over the radio. Dot matrix are not exposed on this. Smooth, it's in the laminate. So I'm just gonna give a quick scrub, and then also gonna feel with my hand to feel for any contamination. Last thing you really wanna do is have to use a razor blade on a windshield. The glass does tend to be softer. Spray. Just wipe all those water drip marks off so they don't drip down below the dashboard, and we can move on to the other side. Always check the headliner. Sometimes there's like glue strings hanging from it. They look like long hairs, but they're really not hair. Gets in the tint, ruins it, sticks to the glue permanently. You have to completely recut everything. Didn't happen here, but it does happen sometimes. Got that? All right, let's slap this on and jump right to picking the winner of the $200 Amazon gift card. Thank you guys for watching. Chicken wing, hot dog and bologna. All right, guys, now it's time to pick the $200 Amazon gift card winner from the comments from the last video, the last day in the life video. We're gonna do this really quick. I got all the names entered already in this random picker. All the keywords are entered, and we're just gonna hit the button. We're gonna give them a call, make sure they enter the form. Travis Kerwin, that's a cool cat right there. So let's see if he is in here and entered the form. He said he's trying to be a professional window tinter. Oh, that's the last giveaway he also entered. So he's on the track. You see, if you keep playing this game, you may win. Travis Kerwin, we're gonna give him a call right now. He entered this on August 20th, and that was right before the cutoff. We're gonna give him a call right now, let him know that he won, and we're gonna send him his Amazon gift card. It's not show his phone number here. Everyone, give him a call. His message is... Hello?
At the tone, please record your message. When you're recording, you may hang up or press 1.
Oh, Travis, you gotta pick up to win. That threw me off. I thought he was just jamming. This happened last time, and the person didn't know who the hell was calling.
Hello?
Hey, Travis, this is Sean from Tint'er Warriors.
No way.
Yeah, man, you won the $200 Amazon gift card. We just did it. We're recording it now, and we're making a video right now.
Bro, let's go.
Yeah, man.
That's actually so hype. I've been watching you for so long.
Yeah, I see you you entered into the last contest too for the Amazon gift card. Yeah. Well, there's a lot of people that submit, so you got lucky this time. We really appreciate you watching, being a subscriber, and interacting with us. Hopefully the videos help you in some way, shape, or form.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. They helped me a lot, actually.
Awesome.
I work full time, but I tint windows on the side. I'm only 18, but I started when I was 16, and I've gotten really good at it.
Damn, you're 18 years old. That's when I started when I was 16. So you're on the right track.
I'm gonna try to start my own business eventually, doing that. I don't know about full time, but definitely a lot more. But I only get to do it on my free time, But
yeah,
definitely enjoy.
Just keep doing it as much as you can, and you'll become extremely successful.
I know.
Nice, man. I'm gonna get that Amazon gift card sent over to you, and look out for that video. It's gonna be awesome. We went to the International Window Film Conference, so there's some funny stuff in there.
Sweet, man. Thanks a lot.
You got it, man. Have a great day. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Bye. Ooh, that's it. Travis won. He's 18 years old. Started tinting when he was 16. That's when I started, and he's on the right track. So let's go. All right, guys. That's it for the day in the life of the video. Day in the life video. My voice is all messed up today. A lot of weird things happened. We went to the International Window Film Conference, teleported, threw me all off. Right, Tom? You feel a little weird after that teleportation?
Yeah, all wiggly.
All jiggly wiggly. Remember when you got electrocuted by that ball? Make sure you guys stay tuned for future videos. And I hope you enjoyed this one. I'll see you in Vegas at the Autofilm Mastery Growth Conference. And check the links always in the description below. I don't care. No one's gonna watch it to the end. Enjoy the bloopers, because we work really hard to make these videos, and I hope you laugh when you watch them. End it, Ernesto. End it. And if you're going to Vegas, check out the Autofilm Growth Conference. Is that what it's called? Make sure you check out the Autofilm Growth Conference ran by, damn, I haven't up like that in a while. Whoa, it's Throwback Thursday. I'm running off the jiggly wigglies. All right, let's do that complete outro again. Now I'm dizzy. Keep watching, and let's get to the Instagram card giveaway. Oh. Watch, push it. Oh. Bruh. What's that reaction?
You didn't tell me what you wanted me to do. I was doing improv. I was improv.
Did you get his face?
Improv, bro.
Can I please see that? You just ruined my whole train of thought.
Sorry, bro. I didn't know what you wanted me to do.
Oh my god.
I was trying to sell it.
Moving my way downtown, tints in glass. Can't finish that sentence without a curse. What were you thinking, Ernesto?
Same thing you were thinking. Class.
Oh, you're still here? I told you to go.